Hi everybody, and welcome back to Pain-Free Creations, Coaching and Conversations, where we do all three in a short amount of time. I'm Aubrey Payne, and today we are going to talk about the lovely engagement tool called Nearpod, which happens to be my favorite tech tool to engage my own students. Today we're going to talk about how to add a BBC video and a sway activity into your lessons, as well as we're also going to kind of cover the topic of how do you incorporate the district curriculum that you're supposed to teach with. How would you incorporate that into a Nearpod lesson? So if you're familiar with Nearpod and understand the basics of making a lesson, but now want to go that step further to really draw your kids into your lesson, then this is the video for you. Let's check it out.
BBC videos, which are just informational videos. So depending on your topic for science or history, social studies, you might be able to find something. So all you have to do is click done, and it adds. The next content that you can add is a sway. And so I haven't done too much. I've used it a couple times, but it's basically pre-made interactive slideshow. So I've done this for Christmas around the world when we were learning about different countries. So let's say that you were traveling to Australia. There's also famous landmarks and weather, and so you can preview the sway before you put it in. So when you look at it, basically when you get to this, the students can scroll down when they get to this slide and click on things, and it gives them information about whatever topic it is that you choose. So Australia talks about the hemisphere and the borders, where it is on Earth. So it just gives some information for the students. So if there's a pre-made sway, then you can add that on in. You can also make your own and add it on in. So I'll add this so that you guys can look at that later. Then you can add a slideshow. So if you create a slideshow and you want it to be in slideshow form, you can click slideshow and upload your own. You can also add just audio. So if you don't want them to look at anything, you just want them to hear something, a recording, you can upload that from your computer as well. And then if you have a PDF you want them to look at, you can click PDF and upload a PDF for them. So we've gone over content and activities. So these are the different things that you can add to make your lesson more engaging and exciting. So now when you're thinking about and how you could tie this into Nearpod, there are different things that you can do. So like I said, for a collaborative classroom, I usually will just type in important things that I need to mention to the kids from the teacher manual, and I'll add it to a slide. And then if we're using a specific set of words or we're working on a specific skill, I might make so we were working on alphabetizing words. So I did the fill in the blank and I had them alphabetize the words. You can do the matching activity to where you match the specific skills. You can use time to climb for collaborative classroom. You can ask the kids how to spell a word and they can click the right spelling for time to climb. You can use a quiz. I have also used Nearpod because in being a reader, we have a guided spelling. And when I do that, I just add a slide and I go to activities. I click draw it. Then in my instructions, so let me get the guided spelling words that they're going to do is I'm going to say spell this word. So then I can click over here and I can go down to audio recorder. I can click it. Then I click the big red button to start and I can say spell the word hopping. Hopping. We like hopping up and down. Hopping. So then I can click save and they can listen to the recording and do their best to spell the guided spelling. If there's other things that you need to do to guide them, You can also type in, you can go think about it. So if they need help, they can follow these guiding questions. What is the base word in hopping? Is the vowel sound long or short? How many consonants need to be before ing? And then I didn't have to make any of this up. I just got it right out of my collaborative classroom teacher manual. So I click save. For making meaning, again, like I've showed you at the beginning, I have I can visualize the story. We can do a read aloud, answer comprehension questions. You can use a collaborative board to discuss. And then for Think Central, if you go, so I already have it up. I go to Think Central, and so I'm in second grade, and so say we're doing a math lesson. So I'm going to click my student edition, and I am going to go to, and now if you are unsure, to screenshot a picture of something, you're going to hold down the Shift button on your keyboard, the Command button on your keyboard, and the number 4. Then it'll show this, and you're going to click and drag what you want to be screenshotted. So I'll click that. So then I can take this page and upload it onto Nearpod. So let's say, so now I'm going to go to my Nearpod again, and I'm going to click Add. I'm going to go to Activities, and I'm going to click Draw It. I'm going to click Upload Background Image. I'm going to click the arrow pointing up to go to my computer. I'm going to click my Recents. I'll go down here. All right, and so here is my math page that I just saved to my computer, screenshot it. So now the students can work on their math page while you watch. So I'm going to click Save. Another thing that you can add for math is benchmarks, and another thing that works is math on the spot. So if I X out of here, so let's say over here, so I'm going to click this one. I can just click on right here where the web link is, and I can click Command C, which means copy. I can go to Nearpod then, click Add. It's under Content, click Web Content. And then you're going to click Command V to paste. And there is your math on the spot video. For Discovery Ed, when I'm doing Discovery Ed, so let's say I'm doing materials, I'm going to click View Concept. And I'm going to look at Student View when I'm screenshotting. So I might screenshot or just copy this and put it in a slide. So Command C to copy. Go to Nearpod, add a slide. And then I might just make it something that is 2 squares. Click the plus button, add a text, Command V to paste. So then here we go, and I might say, put this here, it says choosing materials. So I'm going to put choosing materials. And I have already a question. I might want to make it bigger, so I'll click this. Okay, and so now here's what you do about videos from Discovery Ed. So see, you click it here, and you can click View Details of any Discovery Ed video. Obviously, you can just go to that, switch to that side if you want them to see it, or you can click, when you click View Details, click the 3 dots, and you can click Download, and you can download their video. Do low quality so it doesn't take up too much space. It looks the exact same. So now I can go to Nearpod. I can click my plus button right here, and I can add that video. So I'm going to click the arrow pointing up. I'm going to have my video. So I'm going to click Save. And so then I have that as well. I know some use Wonders, and when I first started Nearpod, we were still using Treasures, and I made 1,000 things with Treasures. Anything that you can download, you can add to your Nearpod.